Alright, hey there Prox Gaming Crew, and this is Proxify here, and we're back for some more of the Paper Mario 1000 Year Door on the Nintendo Switch. And if you did miss out during the last one, well, we just went and head all the way over here to Riverside Station and battled out with some enemies and got ourselves with quite a bit of some grinding that we did need to do. However, we now do have a new level up for a new badge power up, which that is going to be happening from there. So we can at least go and try to add any more badges to Mario if we ever do need, because we get the additional extra 3 other badge points that we do want. But however, since we're all the way down over here in the basement floor of this said elevator now in Riverside Station, well, there is going to be some of these Smorgs that are going to be making their appearance, and the one way that we actually have to go and do is by taking our hammer and whacking them around and just making sure that we get this switch that we do need. And it's all the way up there, and now what is going to happen is that by this time, this bridge should be able to get lowered down, and we can continue onwards to reaching on over into Proxy Heights pretty much soon for what we actually do need. But however, for the next day that's going to be going on is that we're going to be running into a little bit of a problem. And however, that problem is going to be having to go and actually face off with the boss that is going to happen as well. And that is, of course, is going to have to be with the Smorg boss. So now, since we actually do have that close call partner badge, you can go and use that if you want to. I decided not to really go and use that because currently, for what I'm going to be planning on doing is that since we actually have some pretty nice, good, decent items as it is, there's multitude of different things that you can actually go and do within this said Smorg, and that is, of course, is actually having the special ability for Vivian if you wanted to, and that was having to get the fiery jinx move, and that means you can actually be able to go and injure all the different tentacles of the Smorg, or you can actually go and do some upgrading with Bobber to get some of his special moves, and he can actually be able to have that multitude type of bomb attack where he can be able to hopefully at least be able to destroy out with all the different tentacles that there is. Now, also as well, since we are here for the nighttime back on the Express Express, well, there is some missing star pieces to go and find, and for right now, I don't really ever want to have to go and head back over here to the Express Express all that too much to go and find the other missing star pieces, so we're going to do it right now while we're here. So there's a star piece within the actual main part of the actual said train there. And then also too, don't forget about the Bubba family, because they also do have a piece of the actual star that's going to be right around in their desk drawer for some reason, but it's already here as well. And then Vivian should actually at least be able to let us know that we should probably hit the bed, and that's what we're going to have to go and do right now. So we're going to go and rest up for a little bit and then get ourselves well and prepared for the boss battle that is going to happen in a little while here. Now, within these 2 videos for today, not only are we just going to be doing out here with, of course, a Paper Mario, but we're also going to be doing some more of the Final Fantasy X Let's Play. We're finally going to be starting to reach off into our way of where the Xanarkand Ruins is going to be happening, and pretty soon, the actual Xanarkand Temple should be able to be showing up as well, but we can't really go and do anything about within that area at this moment in time, so we'll have to wait until the next time that we come back to Final Fantasy X. But yeah, there's a whole bunch of Smorgs now. They are very, very, very upset for what we actually just went and did all the way back over at Riverside Station. So they're not going to be letting up anytime soon. So we are going to have to go and try to put a stop to them now. And let's go ahead into the back of the actual cabinet itself. But I think before that, we do need to go and wake up with this Toad here, because this man is like literally fast asleep during the time that is happening right now. So just keep on jumping, keep on whacking around with the hammer, and he should at least be able to wake up pretty much soon. And then now we could go and be able to buy out anything that we actually do want from him. So yeah, so if you haven't really went out of your way to buy any type of Thunder Rages, you should probably go and do that now. Just so that if you are in a little bit of a pickle and you haven't really been doing a whole bunch of the different FP badge points at this point in time, you may possibly want to go and start relying on a lot of those different Thunder Rages, just so that you don't have to be all that too worried about it. So now, what we are going to have to go and do is that there's more of these Smorgs here, so we are going to have to go and do our hammer attacking once again to these guys and try to rescue out with some of the different passengers that are actually here in this actual said train. Because we do have to go and save with the actual conductor, and we are also going to have to go and save out on the actual waitress as well too. So we have to go and rescue out with the waitress first, so there we go, and I think she's safe for now. And let's just keep on going as quickly as we can, and hopefully try to get this guy out of there as well. And just like that, he is out of there. So that's all good. So now they're going to start heading off into the back part of the train. But we'll be following them up there pretty much closer. as what we do need. And there is going to be a pipe that we can actually go and jump onto, so that will lead us right into the door that we do need right up here. So let's just keep on following up this way. And wow, look at all these different Smorgs. They are completely everywhere. Yeah, so at least it's not the annoying type of situation that went on from before when back in the GameCube version, because I'm pretty sure in the GameCube version is that they actually will start pushing you all the way back to the very beginning, and it seems like that's not going to happen anymore here in the Switch side. But I could be wrong, because like I don't know if it's just because of like how long that you're just going to be like sitting inside like where the Smorgs are going to be, and they could probably push you all the way back, but they never did that here. From what I was doing. But anyways, all the Smorgs are now going to go and basically combine themselves all together into one big annoying monstrosity that's out here. And this is where his tentacle arms are going to start happening all over the place, and we're going to have to do a battle. Now, the only one type of way that we can actually be able to go and knock out with these Smorgs is unless if they go and turn themselves pink. And that pink color is going to be the only type of way that that's going to have its exposed points. If this guy is actually more in a darker type of tone, then you won't be able to go and hit him at all. So you kind of have to make sure that when he's pink, then that's when you can go all in on this guy. So let's go and get right into this battle and let's see what we got. So, as always, whenever I always do a boss battle or enemy battle, we always have to make sure that we do the title information just so that we can at least get Smorg out here, because this is the only time that we're going to be seeing this Smorg guy. So, let's just throw down a boo sheet just so that we don't have to get ourselves injured by his attacks all that too much. Now, we also do have the dodgy cape as well, so we can be somewhat lucky if we do need that. Alright, so let's go and read all through here and let's see what we got. So this is Smorg, and that's a lot of Smorgs. Yeah, so we got that as a 50 HP guy, so that's going to be a little bit annoying. And he also does have the 5 attack as well, only with 1 type of defense. But again, mind you, we do have that type of combo with the charge and power bounce combo, or the combo of the charge and the spin jump, which we could go and do, which that will basically be your biggest help throughout here. And same with Vivian and Bobbery. Alright, so there we go, and just like that, it seems like we're just getting ready to the tail end portion part of this said battle, since I did most of the editing that was happening here. So now, since he is in the pink, well, let's go and do a spin jump. I think that will probably be the better idea, and let's do it. So that'll be for 5 and for 8 that we do need, so very nice. So yeah, unfortunately he's not going to be able to get frozen right away, but however, he is going to go and turn it into his piranha platform pretty soon here. So let's see, what else am I going to do? I think we're going to throw on a super mush, I think, right? Because we do have to go and heal with Mario here. Alright, and there we go, and just like that, we'll just throw that on us here very much quickly than it needs to be. And I think by this time, let's go and just charge up for another time again. Alright, so now he's going into his piranha form now. Now this part is where you want to be very careful, because I remember when I went and played here on the on my original series and also on the randomizer, I almost technically died quite a bit of times here just from this dude. So at least now, since we have a lot of like FP and HP and all the other things now, since we've been doing a lot more training than normal, we should at least be good here. So we're going to set up for a shooting star, and that should at least be able to just take out the actual claw that's there. And now we can just kind of just leave him out in the open, and hopefully we can be able to do enough damage that we do need it right here. Alright, and there we go, just brought him down to 5. Now we just have to go and just try this out again. So now, I think by this time he should just be in this type of state for a little bit. Because all that he really does have at this moment is just his piranha clamp arm thing. So, oh, he's all the way down to 3 now. But however, we're going to do another spin jump, and that should take him out right here. Nice. Alright, and that is another clear bonus, and we did not actually get ourselves with any type of game overs at all, except for that one with the ghost book, but I don't really count that as a game over, since I did want to just show you guys how that was all about. But wow, we got around roughly 62 of the amount of the different type of star points that we are going to be getting right here. So there it is, 62 star points right there. That is a whole heck of a lot from Merly. I have to say, if you don't have Merly at this point, you should probably get her now. Because Merly is amazing for any type of extra star point upgrades. And there we go, got ourselves all the way up to 40. Wow. We are making very good progress. I could actually say that within this type of series, crossing my fingers, we should at least get ourselves our very first actual win within the Paper Mario game for the 1,000-year door. Because I've never actually completed through the game all the way through yet on this channel. I've always had trouble all the time whenever it comes to like the final chapter or with the 1,000-year demon, so. Alright, and I think this is going to be the proper time for us to go and do the outro here, so thank you guys so much for going and checking out Within Our Way of Paper Mario the 1,000-year door. See you guys in the next one, and yeah, and here we are now, but right now, like, I know that the different, like, Cyrus sisters are going to be here with, including Dupless, but we can't really worry about that here at this moment. So, see you guys in the next one, and of course, peace.